What is up, everybody? Ready for a new video? It's brutal out today. Snowed last night. Wind's ripping. Good day to be in the shop. So 7110 here has the factory, oh, the light goes that way, hydraulic seat that they put in the early Magnums. It sucks because like the seat cushion and everything's perfect, but the seat's messed up. It constantly settles down and then recharges up and settles down, and yeah, it's gonna go. So we might as well do a video here on converting from hydraulic seat to a new air seat. I'm going to start by, I think I'll take off the armrests because you want to skinny it up as much as possible to try to get it out of here, and I do not want to scratch the awesome original paint on this tractor, so I think I'll take them off. I think I'll rip this piece of plastic off so I can get, there's 4 bolts down under here, and the top part of the seat will separate from the base. These are freaking heavy, so I'll get you guys set up and we'll get going. Alright, I ripped this piece of plastic off. So I was thinking if I take this bolt, that bolt, and the same on the other side, that this would come off. But I'm not so sure that's gonna go that way, but we can try it. I've done a handful of these in the past, convert them, but I have always just undid the 4 nuts that hold the main seat down, and then I just undid the hydraulic hoses and took the whole thing out in one shot. But I also remember how big of a biatch that was and how my back felt afterwards. So we're just gonna try to dissect this thing. Try to find somewhere for you guys. I don't know, can you see anything there? Hope so. One more. Okay. Minus 1 arm. Oh, let's see. Otherwise, I wonder if I take this bolt out on each side. It looks like the seat cushion might come off of this base. What the heck? Might as well try it, huh? That was a little angry. Wow. wonder it came out a little hard. Well, I don't think there's enough room for me and you guys to get on the other side of that seat. So I'm going to go to the other side, take the other armrest off and the bolt right there off, and we'll see if this thing will come off. Okay. All right, I think the top part's gonna come off. Let's see. Bingo. All right, I've pretty much torn the hell out of this thing. This whole top swivel base is all loose. I had to take the four bolts out, undo a couple springs. Now I just got to take this bolt out, hooked to the shock absorber. Then can take the four base mount bolts out, and down in there are the hydraulic lines that feed the seat. We'll take this rubber mat out and undo those lines and put some put some caps on them, cap them off. But she's about ready to come out. Just piece by piece. So this whole piece will come off of the base if you take this big long bolt out. Then it allows these rollers to come out of this track, and that'll come off. Then you're just down to your two main hydraulic lines coming into it that you're gonna undo there and cap off. And this third line is I don't know, it's just like a case drain type deal. It's just low pressure hose, and it just goes right into the top of like the transmission housing. If there's any oil blow by or whatever on the cylinder, it just drains it back. So this line, you can just hack it off and plug it with something, you know, jam a bolt in it or something. There's no oil feeding up that line, it's just a drain. So gonna undo them two hoses, and I'm gonna pull this freaking thing out of here, and then we'll move on to electrical. We'll pull this panel. I'm not positive, but I feel like, if my memory is correct, that underneath that like tray right there, I think from the factory they put another 12 volt power there, but like an auxiliary power. But I have to look and see, and I have to see how, if it is there, how many amp circuit it's on. Otherwise we'll tie in the fuse panel. So stand by. Okay, we're capped off. Flat face O-ring caps. Just threaded a bolt into that return line. Gonna vacuum all this out and clean all this nastiness out with some degreaser. My memory was correct. Every now and then my brain still works. Light went dead. This is a auxiliary power. Normally there would be a just like a a deadhead cap, weather pack cap on there. But yeah, somebody has been in here, so we're just not even gonna touch that. I'll leave that be. So I have a bunch of these in the toolbox. 30 amp fused relay. We'll just tie in there, run a new wire for the seat. But the next problem is, I gotta wash all the oil off of those mats too, but the bolt holes on the old seat frame are not the same as the new one. The dimensions are off. So I got to do something about that. I think I'm going to make up a template, and then I'll take a sheet of steel and I can bolt that to these bolt holes, and then figure out where these brackets need to land, and then I'll weld those brackets to the plate that I make for that. But I'm still pondering it here. Wait and see what I do here, I guess. The lovely Mrs. G just got home from work. Isn't she cute?
I work at a school, people.
She wanted to tell you all Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, back to this stupid thing. So this is what I ended up doing to make an adapter. Cut this plate. I was able to make the holes work with the holes in the back of the new seat, so those brackets I was able to just bolt on to this plate I made. But the front, they were off that much, so this plate bolts to the seat, and then I had to weld these factory risers onto it. So we'll wire up this fused relay. So you got the red wire is terminal 30. That's 12 volt all the time. The white wire is key on 12 volt. That's gonna trigger the relay. The blue wire is your accessory or your load, so this blue wire is what's going to be going to the seat. And then 85 is ground. So I'll get all this wired up in the cab, and we'll be ready to throw the seat in. Alright, relay is all wired in. This panel back on. That's where my connector comes out. Throw the fuse panel back on and hoist this frickin' heavy seat back up in here. Here goes. Holy. fucking sucks. Oh, shit. Come on now. Fucker. Fuck. Wow. I'm getting too old for this fucking bullshit. Oh, fucking A. Fucking A. Well, this ought to be interesting. Whew. This crap all hurts more than it used to. Well, I got it all mounted in. The other armrest back on. Hit the button and nothing would happen. I was like, what the heck? I checked my connection down here, and I had 12 volts and ground. The way they ship these seats, they have this locked all the way down like this, obviously to get it in a smaller box, but this harness had got caught up in there, and when I hinged it, you know, up, it pinched this red wire and broke it, so I had to reconnect that and heat shrink it, and it still wouldn't work. Well, it jerked on this wire loom so much that it unhooked this connection. Try to do this with one hand. Let's see if it'll work now. Oh, look at that. What the hell? Set you guys somewhere here. I have to reroute all this wiring so it doesn't get caught like that. But she's done. Just gotta fix, reloom that. That kind of sucks that that happened, but it is what it is, I guess. My bracket worked. My relay works. If I turn the key off, it should not do anything. So there you go. All right, guys. I'm tired. It's dark out. I'm going in the house. I don't know if I'll have another video before Christmas. I don't think so. So, if not, I wish all of you a very Merry Christmas. Thanks for supporting the channel, and have a good one.